every month, at the end of the month, it'll be new workout video being posted. Yeah, via OSA YouTube page.
So who's gonna be doing it? Are you gonna be the one like doing the actual workouts, or are you gonna be partnering with other boards and stuff like that?
So collaborations are in progress. I know RHA, we're looking into partnering with them. The campus rec center, they have a few trainers. We're looking to partner with them as well.
Y'all, she do her own thing too. She
yes.
work out over here.
Okay.
She the one you need to come to. If you need the hookup, yes. She got you.
Okay. And because we are virtual now, like we still need to get a workout in. And I know events are literally crazy because it has to be online. But if you can just tune in, click it, get your workout on with you and your friends, being social distance.
With your mask.
Look, with your mask. With it geared up, like y'all good. You can still have fun and what's the word? No, like interact with SUAB. Interact.
All right, so I have a question for you. So what are the 3 things you think about most each day?
So 3 things I think about most. So 1 is food, what I'm gonna fuel and put inside of my body, y'all, is so important. I wake up hungry.
We all do. I'm hungry too.
Literally, I know. Let me get it straight.
Oh, we hungry right now.
See, Dad's smashing over there.
Literally.
That's bomb.
It's so good. 2, I would say like being aware of like, I'm gonna say like my energy for the day. So like, how am I feeling? Because you know, some days you have, some days not so much. So just being aware, yes. Really just being aware, and then 3, just like God and my family. So just being spiritually aligned, in tune, ready.
That sounds great. All right. So next we're gonna go into our treasurer. So if they come off mute, and could she introduce herself, please?
Okay. Hey y'all. My name is Taylor Moore. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a junior liberal studies pre-law student. And I am the treasurer for SUAB this year.
So what are your goals that you have with SUAB this year, Taylor?
So my main goal is to make sure that the students, like even though everything is virtual, that we make sure the students are still getting their money's worth. So I know a lot of people are complaining about still being charged certain fees, but we gon', if anybody, we gonna make sure y'all get the money's worth.
I thought for the free. For the free. All right. So a question I have for you is, what is the best thing you spent $100 on in your personal life?
You said what's the best? Repeat that.
Spend $100 on. Like, what's the best thing you spent $100 on? What's your biggest purchase or your best purchase? Do you think?
Probably investing. I've really spent 100, but that's the best thing I could have done for myself.
Not in the form.
I don't know. I like to invest so that I know I have money waiting for me somewhere. Like, cause sometimes right out of college, some things might not work out, and I still gotta go to law school. So gotta pay for that. So that would be my.
I'll get you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now we're gonna go over to our great secretary. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us about your goals with SUAB?
All right. Hey everybody, my name is Ayana Proctor. I'm a senior pre-medical biology student from Newark, Delaware, and I serve as secretary for the 2020-2021 academic school year. My goal for SUAB is to kind of help us as an organization as a whole have a smooth transition into virtual learning and virtual, activity planning. There's a lot of behind the scenes that goes into making these programs, whether they're in person or virtual. So I want to make sure that we have notes, we have Google folders, everything in order so that everyone can access everything they need. So that's one of my goals.
That's good. So y'all know 2020 has really been a year. And it ain't even over yet. Like, it's really been a year. So y'all know, my question for you is like, what year or time in your life would you like to relive and why?
I would say that I would probably relive 2017 because not only that's when I graduated high school, but coming in freshman year.
You gonna abuse the freshman
I'm
like
so
this.
sorry, I didn't want to say it, but anything, because that's one of the years I vividly remember, I would definitely redo 2017 because I feel like A&T at the time was super lit. It was so much fun, like worry free. Compared to now, like I would definitely redo 2017 or relive.
Mine is 2016. Summer 16 was really like
Amazing.
like, it was really up there. Like,
I don't remember summer 16.
what? Traveling the world.
That was the first summer I had my car too.
It was great.
Let me be. She up out of there.
All right, now we're gonna go on to our break media relations chair. If she could come off mute and just introduce herself and some of the goals she has with SUAB.
Hey y'all, my name is Kalia Gaither. I am a junior journalism and mass communication student with a concentration in public relations from Statesville, North Carolina, and I am the media relations person for this year. Some of my goals for media relations is really just to create more of a appearance digitally for SUAB, because with us being, separate and social distancing, it's really hard to create an experience, but we still want to be personable and still upfront creating experiences throughout the school year. So definitely just creating more of a digital appearance on Instagram and Twitter, as well as just being personable to all the students around.
Love to see. Y'all see y'all flyers, the flyers that we'll be putting out through the semester. That's the works of her. She is a creative genius. She knows how to do this. She has like a really good Instagram.
Content queen.
Look, she knows she can do. She knows how to put things together. That's why she's here with us today. And my question for you, Kalia, is what is the motto that you live by? Like, what is something that you say to yourself or repeat to yourself every day?
My motto to live by is don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Life is super short, and I've learned that, like, just seeing things that go on every day. So, kind of just waking up and going after the things you want in life is my motto, and just doing what you feel in the moment. So,
That's really good. You take every day at a time because, of course, like you said, the next day is really not promised to everyone. So that's a really good message.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So now we can go over to our parliamentarian. If he could introduce himself, what his goals are with SUAB, and I got a question for you too.
Yo, what's going on, Aggies? My name is Jerron Tate. I'm a junior kinesiology student from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm on the pre-physical therapy track, and like Arian just said, I am the parliamentarian for this year. And so basically with that role, I preside with like the time of meetings to make sure that we start on time, make sure that things are going in order. I'm also in charge of doing special projects along with the president and along with other SUAB officers. So just things just come up. I guess they put it on me to, just handle that. And some goals I have for this year is just to make sure that, no time is wasted, just to make sure that we're putting out the best possible content for you guys, keeping you guys entertained, and yeah.
That sounds good. Look, if we had homecoming this year, he would have hit us with the fits, and we would have been out.
Right.
We would have been out. Look, last year we was out like that. This year was gonna be even better, but COVID happened, so things just got cut off. But my question for you is, aside from like the necessities, like the basic things, what's one thing that you can't live without? And don't say your phone. You gotta be a little more specific than that.
Get on that. Bro, I need my chapstick.
Amen. Amen. We
Chapstick, bro. Dry lips is
Not the
I swear,
chapstick.
dry lips would be the death of me.
By the way, what about we gotta wear masks now? I know I still put on my lip gloss.
I can put on chapstick, but the lip gloss gets too sticky from here.
See, okay, but chapstick don't.
I need chapstick.
I still put on.
No, it still be coming up, but I just put more on. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
I'm like, dang, I
We
be
ain't trying to
trying.
go crazy out there
Okay,
by any means necessary.
okay.
All right, so we'll move on to our chairs now. And we're gonna start with the best chair, of course, the cultural affairs chair.
Oh, boo.
That was my position last year. We love a cultural affairs chair. So could she please come up and introduce herself, explain a little bit about her position and her goals for SUAB this year?
Hey everybody, my name is Janelle G. Lewis. I am a junior biology student from Comfort, New Jersey, and I'm currently your 2020-2021 Cultural Affairs Chair. And my job as Cultural Affairs Chair is to implement enriching cultural programs to our school. And I have programs such as, from the past, like the Food Truck Festival. I'm having two actually wine time events where we're collabing with the Caribbean Student Association and the African Aggies on campus. And it's just gonna be a virtual dance class where people can come in, bust some moves, and just have a great time. So, yeah.
So is it like Zumba, or is it like, how is it? Like, do you have to dress in like workout gear, or do you wear like a cultural?
Oh, yes, we wanna come in a workout gear, camera on, because we're gonna be dancing. Like, we're gonna bust the sword at night.
That sounds good. So I have a question for you, of course. Since you are our cultural affairs chair, of course the question is going to be like, what's your dream location? Where would you like to live? Or where's like your dream vacation spot?
One place I know for a fact that I want to visit before I'm 30 is, before I'm 25 is India, because Indian food is the bomb. Indian, their culture and like the way they dress and everything, it's just so different from what I've usually seen from like different cultural places, because they really do go all out with what they wear and what they eat. So India is my top 5, number 1 maybe.
So could you live there though? Could you live there?
Could I live there? No, just to visit. I'm coming.
Or, okay. Next, we're moving on to our evening and weekend chair. Did she introduce herself a little about what she's doing this year?
Hey y'all, my name is Ashton Jackson. I am the 2020-2021 evening and weekend chair. I am a senior journalism and mass communication student with a concentration in multimedia journalism. And I'm from Durham, North Carolina, raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see. If you are a continuing student, then you will be familiar with our SUAB pre-games and our game nights, which are a really huge hit normally. And it's really sad that we can't have those events because I was super excited about it. But we will be having a snack and trivia coming soon, next week, September 4th. And you guys can win prizes. It's going to be real fun, different categories, and it's just going to be a lit night. And we also have Aggie Shark Tank coming up. And that's an event for Aggie entrepreneurs who are looking to expand their business. And if they win, they will be getting resources to help them do so.
So I heard you said something about prizes. So like, are we just giving away stuff for free?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You couldn't hear me? I heard something about prizes. So we just giving stuff away for free? Like we just giving away free stuff to the students?
You know, here and there, we're just gonna do a little free stuff, a little goodie bag, with something for participation, you know, just to keep everything nice and interesting for y'all.
I love to hear that. Look, that sounds great to me. So my question that I have for you is, I lost it. Oh, here it is. What would you plan for yourself to have an exciting weekend?
An exciting weekend for me, honestly, is something like what we're doing now. I'm pretty much a homebody, and I love just being around people that I love and eating food and just fellowshipping with my friends. Yeah, this would definitely be a good weekend for me.
So like, do y'all play games, listen to music? Like, what does it really consist of too?
It's definitely a lot of music involved, a lot of Beyonce choreography, a lot of Homecoming, Black is King, you know, stuff of that nature. All my friends doing
But thank you for that. Next, we'll move on to our Concerts and Lively Arts chair. If she could explain a little bit about her position or some goals she has for SUAB, and of course, I have a question for you.
Hello everybody, my name is Imani Rankin. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a history education student and I am a senior. So for this upcoming year, this semester, I have Tiny Desk concert, so that's still going on, but of course
Tiny Desk?
It'll be in a virtual format, so it'll be posted on several of our social media platforms, so y'all be able to check it out anytime. And Aggies at Apollo will still be going on. It'll be streamed live, and everyone will still have the opportunity to comment. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down, and if you want to lose somebody, like we'll be watching the comments. So stay tuned and look out for that.
So with these events, is it like local talent, or do you like book outside of these?
Well, it is students only. So luckily for you, you guys can sign up if you have a talent, but preferably rappers, poets, and singers.
All right. So my question that I have for you is, what artist that was taken away from us would you bring back?
Okay, I have 3.
Oh, you got 3. I love that. I love that. What's
I got
3?
3. So Nipsey, just because that death will never sit right with me ever.
Yes.
Like it'll never sit right with me ever, just because he was such a beautiful person.
Yeah, definitely the impact.
That's Mac Miller. That was very difficult for me. I cried on that one. I cried on Nipsey and Mac because that was just rough. Mac was like middle school for me, I would say. Like that Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa, Frank Ocean when he was first coming out, like
that was
all of
thinking
that.
about you.
Yes. All of that. And lastly, I would say Tupac. I feel like, he was alive. Yeah, he was alive to see what's going on right now. I feel like we have a lot to say.
That's cool. Yeah, you from Baltimore. You went to the Baltimore School for the Arts. With Jay
Yes.
Right, they was in love with the line.
They went there. Well, I know we like that sometimes. But we don't got crowd. We got talent too.
No entanglement.
Entanglement.
No entanglement.
All right. The next question is for our the next question. The next person up is our novelty chair. So could she just explain a little bit about her position and what she got this semester?
Hey guys, my name is Uriah Cummings. I am the novelty chair for this year, and I am actually from the 2-5, but sadly, you're going to stay along with my area. Novelty is basically, you probably know us from Print and Paint and Shoot Your Shot. In this upcoming semester, I have Mask Up, which is a mask event that will help you showcase your creativity, and it's really to help promote the importance of wearing masks while having fun, because it's a decorating competition. So yeah, we'll have a prize for that, and that's about 2.5 weeks. And then I also have Crank and Paint, and this semester, because of COVID, we're gonna do it virtually, and so it'll be like grab and goes. And so we'll have your paint kits and everything ready for you to go. And some goals I have for this semester, or for this year, is basically for SUAB to remain fun. Because I feel like we're known for people having fun, and even though everything is virtual now, I still want to make sure everybody's having fun. Even us, because we're not having fun, you guys aren't having fun. So yeah.
But we love the energy. We're trying to keep the energy up, even though it is a full body. We're still trying to, be a little bit more was animated. That's the word I'm looking for.
Dang, I was gonna say show a plate.
Oh wait, yeah. Y'all saw Jazz over here smashing. I got a plate because I haven't been eating since I've been talking.
Show the plate.
Here's the plate we got for the
Queen's
evening.
Kitchen.
Queen's Kitchen. We got the crab legs, the shrimp, the eggs, the potatoes, the corn. It's all here.
It's busted.
So good, so good. But I have a question for you, Uriah. And my question is, what is an unpopular opinion that you have? Wait, what's your unpopular opinion, Uriah?
Full of unpopular opinions, but I would say my most unpopular one, coming from my NCAT, is I love the cat.
He is a Williams queen. Love Williams.
But I'm still gonna wake up in the morning and still go to the cat because that's just how I am.
You still go to this day? You still go to this day?
I will.
Oh, actually will. We got to go at some point.
Give me a swipe, I'll be there.
Only on Fried Chicken Friday. Only on Fried Chicken Friday.
All right, facts.
Facts. All right. So next on to our next person, our gaming and sandwich chair. Could he explain a little bit about himself and his role with SUAB and his goals?
Oh, hello everybody. My name is Preston. My name is Preston Doran. I'm serving as a 2020-2021 gaming and cinema chair for the year. I'm a junior business management student from Prince George's County, Maryland. Probably a 7-hour drive. Not too far. So for this school year, some of my goals for the year, to keep the gaming and cinema chair, still alive. Because I feel like some of the events in the past, sometimes they kind of fallen by the wayside, some of the turnout. So just trying to keep some of the, participants in the charity in the events and keeping them active. So through the virtual setting, I know some of the events, video game wars and chills and thrills. So through video game wars, it's still the gaming tournament setting, but it's all going to be on virtual. And the twist this year, instead of maybe getting a potential free game, up to $400 in prizes, so you can get a $400 gift card. So hey, if you have a PS4,
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to cut you off, but how much you say? What you say?
$400.
Oh, $400. What can I do with that? A wig. A wig. Okay.
So if you have a PS4, Xbox One, and 2K, you can enter the tournament. All you have to do is register with your Aggie email, and you will be able to enter into the tournament. You can play for a chance to win those prizes. Now, for the other event, Chills and Thrills, it'll be more of a Netflix party setting, so you can join us, SUAB, as we watch different movies. Around that October time, you just kind of want to watch like a thriller or horror movie. So we'll be sending out a poll, maybe some suggestions for what to watch during that time. And the first 100 people, we're going to try to create like a movie package thing, so you can kind of get some popcorn, just some things to take home with you to enhance your movie watching experience.
Y'all sound like y'all have some great events, especially with y'all giving out not only gifts but money, $200.
Okay.
Like I didn't even know about the $200.
We got money.
All right, look,
I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna try.
All right, but my question for you is, since you are giving the citizens share, and we was just in a quarantine, like, what was your favorite thing that you binge watched during the quarantine?
Okay, so I feel like over the quarantine, I kind of got into a lot of documentaries. Like documentaries really started, catering to me, because I kind of like they're really interesting, especially like some of the crazier ones like Tiger King and all that. Those are really interesting just to see like that different side of America. That side of America gets kind of crazy. And then just like the different interesting ones, like unsolved mysteries, kind of things like that kind of get you thinking like America is really like mysterious in like different ways like that. But yeah, I really got into different documentaries. Of course, like different trademark shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I had binge watched that as soon as it came out.
Yes, sir. Avatar. When that came on Netflix, everybody saw that. Tragic.
It's a great show.
Great show. Oh, my bad. That sounds good. Next person. I had to pay attention. Next person is last but not least, our speaker's chair. A chair that's kind of been new to SUAB, making new programs that are kind of different from what we usually do. But of course, I'll let you explain more about that. So give you an introduction.
So I'm Jasmine Wilson, this year's speaker's chair. I'm a senior psychology and multimedia journalism student from Fort Washington, Maryland, 301 period. I have 2 upcoming events. Read the Room, which is on Wednesday. It's a short discussion-based event. Come and voice your opinions on COVID during college life. This is very uncensored, unfiltered. Say everything that you feel. It's a safe space.
Look, we love the vent. This is the perfect time for you to vent, to be honest.
Right. And then coming up later in the semester is the Zindan. This is right before finals, so come if you want to chill, lower your stress levels and whatnot. We're going to be having meditation, yoga, and just giving different tips to deal with stress during that time.
All right. So my question that I have for you is, what would be the title of your autobiography?
That's a deep question. That's a deep question. Right now, I would have to say a series of unfortunate events.
Oh,
that sounds too good. You got a light right now.
What's going on?
Y'all know 2020 has been hard for us all, especially coming back to campus during this climate. My apartment been a mess. Auntie really finessed me with the apartment, but it's okay. It's okay. Sebastian.
Oh yeah, you know what happened.
Let me give y'all the tea.
Uh-oh.
We got roaches.
Tell on Auntie.
The appliance is broken, child.
Oh,
We done called maintenance 10 times.
she is dying.
They ain't came out, But it's okay, Want to have a positive attitude about it. And we should. Can't let us put it down. That's just what it is.
All right. I feel you, but that's a lot. Hopefully it all gets worked out. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you get a better situation
I
soon.
send all prayers. I
Soon.
appreciate that.
Soon. But now, before we close, I know it's only a couple people on the call, but if you want, you can come off mute and ask us any questions that you want, and we'll answer them. So if anyone has a question, you can feel free to come off mute.
I have a good question we could ask each other.
Okay, what's the question you got?
So my question.
Wait.
All right, I have a question. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody can answer this. What's one thing you realized about yourself during quarantine?
Ooh, that was good. I can start. I want to start.
Go ahead.
So quarantine has really been a good spiritual time for me. You know, I've been really doing a lot to find like what I actually want to do with myself after college and kind of finding like my career path and the goals that I have for my life. So I guess it really taught me just to be, I'm already responsible, but just more responsible. Just be more like, more aware of the things that I'm doing so I can go on my path to success. Anybody else?
I resonate with that. I go to the sentiment.
For me, I definitely learned in quarantine about your presence and the energy that you emit to others and what they give back to you and how that can affect you in your relationships. I also learned that I like to be by myself.
By yourself, the best company. The chairs and stuff, y'all can come up mute too. Y'all can talk if y'all want to answer the question too.
For me, I learned that I don't like to not have anything to do. Like, I like to stay busy. So when quarantine first started, I wasn't working or anything. But then I had to go get a job. I couldn't just sit in the house. I couldn't do it. That's what I learned about myself.
What I learned about myself is that I'm actually like more content than I thought I would be just being by myself. Like, I just learned to take some time and rediscover me, like journaling and stuff, just doing hobbies that I wouldn't normally do. And yeah, that was really fun.
One thing I learned about myself is that you really only have one life to live. Like, you can't live your life being mad or upset about what things are going on in your life. Like, things are gonna happen regardless, but you just need to keep pushing and not like dwell on what's going on.
That's good.
That's a word. That's a word.
Any other questions? Oh, is somebody's going? I don't know.
I'll go ahead. Okay. So I think one thing I learned about myself is that I can actually save my money.
Yeah.
That's a good one, yeah. I have never saved as much money because I'm always eating and shopping. But having to be in my room all day has proved me wrong. So yeah, I can save my money.
So good.
I would say one thing I learned about myself in quarantine is that, you know, I'm actually pretty good at self-motivating myself. Like, I feel like I always kind of thought I needed somebody there to like push me to do something. But like being in quarantine, I feel like I really discovered that I could really push myself to do things and really go after and get something if I really put my mind to it. So just being, you know, in quarantine, just being able to, you know, figure out things on my own. That was really eye-opener for me.
Come on, Keynote.
One thing I learned was that I have a lot more interest in what I was doing pre-COVID, because before COVID I was a photographer, so like a lot of my work was like taking pictures or like working for small businesses. And so during COVID, I learned how to play the piano. And I just got into a lot of different hobbies. And I think before COVID, I really wasn't like an outside hobby type person.
Love to hear it. Any other questions for us?
Hello everyone. I'm Mackenzie, a multimedia journalism student. I'm a sophomore. I was gonna ask, we all need like help with like, I guess, producing these events, even though they're virtual. Like, we all need help, or like, Like, do y'all need some, I don't know, like
I'm
help with ideas
What
or?
was your experience in that one?
This man slurping.
Yeah, so I mean, we aren't really having an intern program this semester, so we can really check out more for that next semester. But of course, if we need help, we can let you know. If you want to, if you can just DM the actual V page, like saying that you are at a full body meeting, so we know who you are, and so we have you just in case we need an extra helping hand for our events. So we really appreciate you offering your time to help us.
Of course, got you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's awesome. We love it.
Let's see it.
I have a question.
What's your question? Yeah.
Y'all enjoying y'all Queen's Kitchen?
It's so good. I'm kind of mad though, because I couldn't. Ron was over here slurping, Jazz over here cracking everything, just doing a lot. Yeah, how y'all doing over there?
The food
All right. Well, just to close you guys out, since the meeting's about to come to an end, we got a lot of information today. I know you guys heard a lot. So of course you can always hear about our events on 1891 Connect. 1891 Connect is the thing that replaced OrgSync. So that's where you go to see all of our events. We're gonna post all the slides on there. Our great secretary is gonna keep y'all up to date on everything with 1891 Connect, so you guys will never miss any of our events or anything that we do. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at NCAT SUAB. That's where Kalia got you with the visuals, with the flyers, with just get to know SUAB more and get to know our personalities more, because you know, we do a lot of work behind the scenes and people don't really get to see us. And as y'all can see, we're kind of lively people and we like to have a good time around each other. And we like to make sure y'all have a good time too. And yeah, so what events we got up? What event we got coming up, Jazz?
Read the Room Wednesday. Tune in. It's gonna be amazing.
Is that via Zoom?
Yeah, via Zoom. The link is gonna drop. Well, I don't know if the link already, but if it hasn't, it's gonna drop tomorrow. And just tune in on Wednesday. You know, come with your questions, concerns, opinions, feelings, everything.
And don't be afraid to talk, because we are very open. We not gonna judge you. We gonna either relate or not. That's what it's gonna be.
Very candid conversation.
Yeah. Another thing we have come up is a snack and trivia next Friday. Ms. Kiana, could you talk more about that? And could you also introduce yourself? Because you just been on the call and people don't know who you are.
Half out.
Salutations and greetings all. My name is Kiana Henry. I am the Assistant Director of Student Activities and the advisor to the wonderful Premier Programming Board, SUAB. So Snack and Trivia will be next Friday. It's going to be wonderful and awesome. It's basically a fun trivia game. And yes, you win real money. The hosts will cash app you the money that you win if you answer the trivia questions correctly, and make sure you bring your own snack, because that's why it's called Snack and Trivia. Yes. But you can find me in the Student Activities Office. If you email osa@ncat.edu to set up your appointment, you can talk to me about any and everything that you want to do here at A&T.
You can also come by the office and say hi. She loves speaking to people and seeing you guys. So if you just say hi, she'll smile back at you. Through the window, yeah, through the window. Because you know we gotta stay safe. We gotta stay safe. But yeah, I also have an event coming up. It's not really SJV related, but we have a panel coming up with Career Services about how I got my internship. So if you guys, especially like underclassmen, if you guys want to learn about how to get an internship and how to do that, I'll be on that panel sharing my experience and how I got to where I am so far. So yeah, check it out. When is that? Sorry. Oh, it's October 13th at 5:30 p.m. I think that's a Tuesday. Yeah, October 13th at 5:30 p.m. So check out for that. All right. Well, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to our full body meeting in this virtual environment. This is a lot. This is very different from what we usually do. Like this was a struggle for us a little bit, but you know, we here, we working through it, and we're just really glad you guys came out. Of course, like I said, you'll hear more about you'll see our events on 1891 Connect, also on social media too. And yeah, we hope to see you virtually at all our events. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Be safe, wear our mask, remember to eat them. Wash your hands.
No limit.
No limit.
No limit, hashtag no limit. We're going up. We're going up.
I like that.
Okay. Hashtag no limit. That's what I'm saying. Hashtag no limit.